Hello, welcome back to the Ask Mike Show. Mike here as your host, and this is an interesting question today because someone asked me what can motivate them once fear is no longer doing it. Now, this is a bit of a higher level question because people have fear of losing money, fear of losing relationships, fear of keeping it and being stuck, and fear of failure and fear of success, and all those things can play into why you are struggling. Now, once you don't have that and you have reached a certain level whereby you can think that little bit differently in terms of why you do what you do, it can be interesting to see what comes up from person to person, because there are people out there that curiosity becomes their motivation. There are people that think being challenged is their motivation. People think novelty can also motivate them. There are lots of different things that can motivate you to do something aside from fear and money and all those other things. So just because fear doesn't motivate you anymore, that doesn't mean you can't find a reason to do things. They just become more curiosity led, a bit more fun based, a bit more sort of thrive based, I guess, if you could call it that. And that is one of the main things that we tend to strive for. And if you're in that place, and that is a good place to be in, but the truth is you've got to understand that you're no longer motivated by the same things that you were motivated by in the past. And that is the dangerous position to be in, because we want growth, we want change, we want to improve. But then on the flip side of that, that means that things change. That means that your motivations change. That means there's so much that goes into why you do what you do than just, oh, well, I just need to survive or I just need to get by. If you're not in that place, there are other motivations that you can choose that I've listed before, that you can take and can be perfectly okay reasons for doing something. That's why we have hobbies, because we like to do them. They're not motivated by the same things as perhaps your business was or your job was when you first started. So they are my main thoughts on that. Just because fear is no longer motivating you because you don't have that there anymore, that does not mean you can just struggle to find why to do what you do. Because very often we do need reasons to do things, but they can be more thrive-based reasons. So I hope that helps. If you have any more specific questions about that, let me know, and I shall do a separate episode on those things. Have an amazing day. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll speak to you again on the next episode.